Hey everyone, I have not put my phone on vibrate or do not disturb, so here's hoping nobody contacts me in the time I make this. This is actually my third video for the day. I've only just realised that I need to upload the second one. I went to Geelong today for the first Women with Disabilities Hub meeting, which my friend from university, Hallie, is running. I'm attending in support of my friend because I said to her, I was like, we're moving to I'm not giving out my actual location anymore. I don't really need hate mail sucks balls, yeah, people. We're moving further away. Yeah, we're moving. I was just about to say it, I guess. Fuck it. I'm not going to give you my address, obviously, but we're moving to Craigieburn, right? And from Craigieburn to Geelong, it's an hour and 18 minutes. No traffic. I know that because earlier today, I put in the address of the place we're moving to, and then I put in my sister's address, my doctor's address, Eden's address, the address from today. I put in all the addresses basically to people and places that matter to see how far away we'll be. I'm over the moon to say I will be living far closer to my sister than before, and I'm very, very happy. We've also been able to chop off 20 minutes to the doctor. Fantastic. But Hallie's like, oh no, you won't come to the hub anymore, you'll go to the one up there. And I was just like, why on earth would I do that? And she goes, because you'll be closer to that one. And I was like, it's either your hub or no hub. Obviously I'm going to go to hers. Anyway, the reason I picked up my camera was to make a very short video about something that I no longer know what I've done with. Oh god, here they are. So, these beautiful things, let's see if I can pick them up here. These beautiful things, right? The earrings that my sister and the family gave me for my birthday, right? I love them because the colours really match, right? These ones. And don't judge my nails. I got issues with my nails, yeah? But look at that. That's a pretty ring, yeah? And so I love these. But I take the dangly ones out, yeah? At night time. And I've been hanging all my earrings on the shower caddy thing because they like lock. Anyway, long story short, because I'm real good at them, is the other day we were headed out. I think it must have been Monday, and I had taken them and I had them in my hand, and then I went to get my necklace, and then I got into the car, completely forgot about them because literally out of sight, out of mind, just crazy, my brain, yeah. Remembered in the car while we were driving and thought, what the absolute hell have I done with them? They weren't on me, in my hand. They weren't like, I sat up sort of, I looked all around, I looked as well as I could. Told myself I must have left them on the bed by accident when I went to get the necklace, right? So I was like, okay, they're on the bed, yeah? And I also reminded myself that I'm so incredibly lucky in this world, right? And everything always comes back. Always. Anytime I've ever thought that I've lost something, it's come back. I found it, right? So I figured everything would be good. They'd be here somewhere. Yeah. I then promptly forgot again, right? And then I was at the factory all day yesterday, right? And Merv had a doctor's appointment. God, I don't even know my time frames. You know how hopeless I am with this stuff. Anyway, Merv was like, I saw the earrings, yeah? So they're safe. And I was like, okay, cool. But he couldn't remember where he saw them. So then again, I looked all through my stuff on my bed and my cupboard and shelf thing and the bathroom and the kitchen, and I'm just going, where are these earrings? Because I really, 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 really love them, yeah? Plus, every single thing that my sister gives me, I consider very sentimental, right? I treasure those things. Like my pink cardi that I've got, right? I freaking love it. It is, honest to God, my favourite cardi ever, yeah? And my sister gave it to me long time ago, yeah? And it's in perfectly good condition. Actually, both cardigans, come to think of it, both, Merv, I don't think even you know this, the, pinky peach colour one and the black one with the buttons, both of them my sister gave me.
Okay.
They're my literally, I love them. Yeah. Not only do I love them, I take them everywhere with me, right? Look at this, peeps. This is my big bag of, see, big bag of stuff everywhere, right? And then look, cardi number 1, right? See? And then cardi number 2. And they come with me, right? And they're sentimental. Everything my sister gives me is very sentimental. Because I love her. And that's just how it is. So, the earrings matter, right? That and the fact that I genuinely do love them and they go with everything, right? And anyway, like I said, couldn't put my hands on them. Knew that I'd find them eventually. So this morning, we're leaving, and oh my God, did I run late. Because I told Hallie that I'd meet her at 12, so that me and Merv could, I'm distracted because I noticed in the shower last night that my ankle was swollen. And I was like, what the hell? Because it definitely is. The amount of bruises I am covered in, people, that I discover in the shower, crazy. Anyway, I'd wanted to meet Hallie at 12, yeah? And I ran later and later and later. We didn't get there until 12:30. Anyway, we were walking out, and I was standing, the car door was open, and right before I was about to get in, I saw something shining, like the sun was hitting something in the dirt that was buried. I'm a very curious person in literally every sense of the word, people. So if my eye catches something that the sun is glinting on, I don't know, I guess I'm maybe like a child. I can't help but pick it up, right? So that's exactly what I did. And it was my earring, right? And the other one was right next to it. Both in the dirt next to the car, right? So obviously when I'd gotten into the car the first time, because I got, I'm shocking. I get into the car, realise I've forgotten something, gotta get out, gotta get in. Merv is honestly has the patience of a god, I reckon. What do you think?
I am a patient person.
He's a patient person. Very much so. Anyway, what obviously must have happened was that I'd had them in my lap. I'd gotten back out of the car. and they'd fallen out of my lap and onto the dirt, right? So you're not gonna believe what happens next. I don't even know why I say that, because you absolutely will believe it. We needed to swing past, so at the last caravan park we got charged an extra $10 to have both of the cars with us. At this caravan park we have my car with me and Merv's car in the car park, just a hop, skip and a jump away from us, yeah? And so we were going past that one because we had used Merv's car yesterday to take the spare water cooler up to the factory, right, to put it to the office. And I organised it to have my water cooler man come out and service the machine, because in case you don't know, I've had my water cooler machine, which is my favourite thing in the world, which poor old Merv has had to like set up every single place we go. He can't, he's like giggling in the background, so to speak. And anyway, there was a number of things I needed done, right, because I use it constantly. So it's got cold filter water. So the cooler that I own is a machine. It's got a fridge at the bottom of it. You don't need to put bottles of water and purchase all that stuff, right? You just fill up the bowl that's on the top with water out of the tap. The filter does its magic. You can set the temperatures, and it's flippin' amazing. Tap water is something that I drink only if I absolutely have to. Anyway, it also has like hot boiling water, like I said, a fridge, yada yada yada, right? And the machine that I've had it for fucking ever. Yeah, almost 20 years, I reckon. And the hot water had stopped working, and the drip tray had gone missing. As we know, Chloe's kid took it, threw it, whatever. Obviously it needed the service because I took the water cooler up to Queensland. Anyway. What am I saying? Ended up getting a new refurbished machine, right? That had everything done, right? Because I wanted the drip tray and the hot water and the bullshit, right? I didn't realise that the machine being replaced wouldn't mean that the bowl was being replaced, because you can't use the machine without the bowl, but that's how they get you. Anyway, the bowl didn't match the machine colour-wise. And as ridiculously silly as that sounds, it mattered to me. Plus, the machine that was replaced is still perfectly usable, right? It just needs another filter and obviously a bowl, yeah? And I already knew that I was going to replace the bowl for mine, like I said, ridiculous maybe, but I needed the matching bowl, right? And I also knew that there was no way I could throw out the other one when it's in the condition it's in, right? So we talked to Martin about it, and we were like, you know, heaven forbid, a client needs to wait. I explained to him, you know, I used to wait 4, 5, 6 hours at my mechanics in the office because I had no one to pick me up and nowhere to go when I was getting stuff done. So yeah, so I organised it for the man to go out this morning. Merv brought his car up yesterday with the machine in it and the bowl that was on my one, so that it would be ready to go to be serviced. I've purchased the new bowl, which had the new filter go into it, which obviously we bring home. And then we bought multiple backup filters. So we got filters for the next like fucking 2.5 years. 1.5 years. We get one now today. So then 6 months. I can do the math. it'll be 2 years in total with the 4 of them, yeah? So that's all done, right? Which is awesome. Anyway, we left Jackson's lead in the car, yeah? So we pulled up in front of Merv's car, got out of the car, did whatever, got back in the car, kept driving on the freeway, and I looked at Merv and I'm like, I have absolutely no idea what the fuck I did with those earrings. None. Right? So I went through the same thing I went through the first time, which was looking everywhere. And I looked at Merv and I read, honest to God, I reckon I've done exactly the same thing I did the first time. They were in my lap, I got out of the car, they've fallen. I was like, okay, well, they're like magic earrings, and like everything else, I never actually lose anything. They all come back. So I was like, have a fairly good idea where they're going to be. So when we get back this evening, we drive, obviously, up to the car. And both of us, we're looking everywhere, yeah? And I'm just thinking, I fucked it, right? And I say to Merv, if they are here, they're gone. Right? I'm not going to find them. Nanoseconds later, people, I find them. Both of them, right next to each other in the dirt, on the ground. But I found them. And that is the point. And it's 16 minutes it took me to tell you about my little magic earrings, right? Am I really, really lucky? Well, I'm lucky. And I love you, girl. I love you, sister. And family. And I'm so excited that we are going to be living much closer. All right. Talk later. Bye.